Hello, good evening. Hi, welcome to ASMR. We will read something today to help you fall asleep. We will read from Live2D Cubism tutorial because I'm trying to learn Live2D. So I'll read it to you until you sleep. Alright. Hi, welcome again. Let's start reading from the website. Live2D Cubism tutorial. This is Live2D Cubism. It will be a tutorial site. Detailed Cubism product. Introduction of official site. Please refer to. I think Live2D is using Google Translate, so the grammar is a little bit doesn't make any sense. So let's just go along with it. Alright. Okay. Let's continue. How to use the tutorial. Cubism. This tutorial is for those who have never touched or want to know the flow of model production. If you watch the videos in order, you can understand the flow of model production. If you have questions about specific functions or techniques, manual site, please look at. So below is the list of tutorials they have, but wow, that's a lot. Oh wow. But we're going to follow the sidebar menu. So I'm going to open before you begin. As you can see on the left side, there's a Live2D glossary. So I'm gonna open that and read that to you, okay? Alright, now it's open. Live2D glossary. I explain Live2D terms with images and text. Wait, let me just adjust my camera. Okay. There is a link to the manual site under the text, so please visit for more detailed information. We also have a PDF data for printing, so please use that as well. And then there's a link for the PDF. List of introduction terms: mesh, art mesh, polygon, vertex, edge, deformer, warp deformer, rotation deformer, object, parameters, keyform, parts, draw order, texture atlas. Okay. Object, mesh, art mesh. I think there's an image of what is an art mesh. So, okay. A set of triangles composed of vertices and lines is called mesh. I call it. In the image of BSD loaded into Modeler, this mesh is always located and placed on the canvas. Mesh is allocated is art mesh is. Doesn't make any sense, but I guess we get a little bit of the context, right? Alright, let's go on to the next one. Polygon, vertex, edge. And then there's another image. There's 3 encircled parts. I guess it refers to the polygon, vertex, and edge. Okay, let's move on. It is a set of triangles composed of vertices and lines mesh. The triangle of polygon, I call it mesh. The white point of vertex, I call it mesh. The line of edge, I call it. I guess the line of mesh is called edge. The white point of mesh is called vertex. I think so, maybe. Alright, let's go to the next one. Deformer, warp deformer, rotation deformer. Art mesh containing a container that can transform and move the vertices of the deformer, I call it. Deformer, it is possible to create a shape-curved warp deformer. It is possible to rotate, enlarge, reduce, rotation deformer. There are 2 types. Since each thing that can be done is different, it will be used according to the purpose. And then there's a manual site link for the deformer. Next is object. Art mesh deformer, for example, one element placed on the canvas is referred to as object. I call it. Next is parameter section. Parameters. I think the arrow is pointing to the parameter. Parameters can memorize the deformation and position attached to the object. And then there's another link for parameters. Keyform. The point storing the shape on the parameter is referred to as key, I call it. Keep the shape specified keyform, I call it. The shape is specified by key is called keyform, maybe. Alright, other parts. The unit of the group divided by the constituent elements of the character. Eyes, nose, etc. Parts, I call it, is displayed in the parts palette part. Draw order. Art mesh, the setting value that can specify the overlapping order of draw order, I call it. It can be set between 0 and 1000, and larger values are displayed before. Texture atlas. Wow. I think this is the last one. Art mesh are arranged in order of texture atlas, I call it. Normally, format is PNG format. Image size is 2 and raised squares. SDK, it is necessary to write models for incorporation into Cubism 2.1 and models for Cubism 2.1. SDK is necessary to write models for I think I'm reading again, sorry. It is unnecessary in video applications. And that's the end of the glossary, Live2D glossary page. And that would be the end of the first part of ASMR reading, Live2D Cubism tutorial, reading of the manual. I hope you have a good sleep. Night.